Hey, what's up guys? We are in Osaka, Japan, and in today's video, we're gonna be visiting one of Osaka's biggest big box parts and accessories store. We're gonna be visiting Nap's Motorcycle Supply. So let's go check it out. This specific Nap store is located about a 40-minute train ride away from where our hotel is. And most of the Nap's locations are kind of on the outskirts of town. And it's because these places are freaking massive. So this takes up almost a full Japanese city block, and it kind of reminds me of the size of like a Target or Walmart. So right as you walk in, on the right side, they've got a huge selection of helmets, lots of Shoei and Arai. Definitely a bigger inventory of helmet sizes and colorways compared to the other shops that we visited so far on this trip. They've got all their super high-end helmets locked up in this nice glass case. And I asked them for different availability of the Arai helmets, and they said that because of a really high demand in the United States, they're exporting most of their produced helmets to the US, and so there's a 6 to 12 month wait for most graphic helmets in the RX-7 shell, which is their high-end shell. And in order to even be eligible to order one of those shells, you have to be a Japanese resident. So RX-7 demand increasing over the world, 6 months to 1 year orders from people living in Japan. So with the exchange rate having gotten so favorable for the dollar, Japan, when they export these helmets to the United States, they make a way bigger profit margin. So now you're seeing a lot more dealers selling Arai, even Parts Unlimited is selling Arai. And that means that there's less helmets available in the in Japan for the domestic market here. This helmet's sick. It's almost like an Italian flag colorway. Rapid Neo. I don't even think they've got this shell shape in the United States. This one is 65,000 yen, so that's about 430 bucks. Not bad. We've got all these Kabuto helmets. This graphic's pretty sweet. So, very subtle graphic. The Kamui 3 Truth, 44,000 yen, so about 300 bucks. Here they've got a bunch of Simpson helmets. These are American brand. Those are pretty sick. I have not seen that before. The M30. What I like about this Nap store is they have a huge selection of women's riding gear. Everything from kind of cruiser or classic style gear to sport riding gear. Tons of different riding jeans. Here's some more like summer breathable women's riding gear. Tons of different footwear options and 2 full rows of women's gloves. Everything from like lightweight gloves to almost like a heavy duty winter glove. And these, more fashion or casual gloves. Super cool. Then this back wall is just tons of different riding boots. Here we've got a bunch of RS Tai Chi boots. So many cool styles. These are awesome. So these are 27,000 yen, about 180 bucks. This brand I'm not really familiar with, but I'm seeing it at a lot of shops. It's called Elf. And I like that they all use the BOA system. Super nice. Pricing on that one is 24,000 yen, so that's about 160 bucks. These are sweet. So this brand's called Rides. Nice side zipper on that. Those are $100. So here's a whole section for like armor that you would wear underneath your casual clothes. Nice vests. Gibeon, I haven't heard of this brand. Nice chest and back armor. This is another brand that you see a lot in Japan. I'm not super familiar with. It's called Powerage. And it's priced a little bit cheaper than like the RS Tai Chi and the Kushitani brands. Kind of similar to maybe like the Komine brand. Yeah, here's some Komine underjacket. So these are super cool. This is 17,000 yen, so about 120 bucks. Really breathable. Then they've got even Stealth Guard. These are sweet. So these are just like guards you can wear under your jeans for your knees. And they're 5,900, so that's about, those are super cheap. Those are like 35 bucks. Here we've got tons of different dry bags, backpacks you can wear. This one's cool. This is like a RS Tai Chi, almost looks like a garbage bin in a cool way. 12,900, so this one's about 80 bucks. Degner waterproof, 6,500 yen, so this is like $30. Nice dry bag, super cheap. This one's super expensive. I thought this one was a lot cheaper. This is close to being like $900. 0.65 Sweden. Dang, this is like a $900 backpack. Real carbon. It's got nice kind of tie down points on the sides. This is pretty sweet. 0.65 Sweden. This house sells a bunch of different locks for your bike. Mr. Lockman. Oh, that's great. I love that logo. 60 bucks, 30% off. Pretty decent. This one's cool. It looks like handcuffs. Master lock. 11,000, so about 60 bucks. This one got my attention. This one's super long. So it's like a 8-foot one or 7-foot one. Daytona lock. About $100 for those. Front brake lock with alarm. 13,000 yen, so about 90 bucks. Oh my gosh, you can get a little duck with a propeller hat. 1,300 yen. I have to get one of these. These are hilarious. People strap them to their handlebars. All sorts of cool different stickers here. These are sweet. These are like Yoshimura exhaust keychains. About $10. All sorts of different Yosh pipes. Here they've got really high-end RS Tai Chi gloves. I actually bought a pair of these last time, so these are their GP Evo R. These are so nice, so comfortable. I almost bought a second set today. They're 30,000 yen, so these are about 200 bucks. Got all sorts of different knee sliders you can get. These are cool, super hard. They feel very heavy. I bet they last a long time. They've got a small selection of race suits, but sizes are pretty limited. So here's a RS Tai Chi, 178,000 yen, so that's not bad, about 1,200 bucks, but Euro 50 is a pretty small size. What's this one? This is a very small suit. Is this Danny Pedrosa's actual suit? Pedrosa. It looks like a Danny Pedrosa size suit. Oh my gosh, it is. Season 2011. Wow. That's so cool. Back here they've got all these different exhaust systems in stock. So for example, we were looking over here. They've got Yoshimura slip-on R11 Yoshimura Japan for 79,000. That's about 550 bucks. It's a lot cheaper than in the United States. That one got my attention. So that is the Ninja 400 titanium beat exhaust. I'm not sure if that's a slip-on or full system. I think it's just the slip-on, but that's about $900, full titanium. They've got Beat Racing ZX25R for a set. So these would fit the Ninja ZX4RR 6820. So those are about $400. They got Olin's rear shocks for Hayabusa CBR 250RR. Master cylinders from Gale Speed. Brake calipers from Gale Speed. Those are super nice. That one looks like the nicest elaborate 120,000 yen, so that's about 800 bucks. All the different Brembos, calipers and master cylinders. RCS 17 for 54,000, so that's about 400 bucks. Whole wall of different rear stands. These are awesome. I wish I could bring these back to the United States, but they would be so hard to pack. You can tell these are good quality because they're single piece. 16,800, so that's about 120 bucks. More exhaust systems over here. You've got Yoshimura GP Evo 2 for the Gixxer 1000. Titanium. I've not seen that exhaust before. 130,000, so about 800 bucks. So here's another cool exhaust. This is Beat Japan Z250 or Ninja 250, which I believe would fit the Ninja 400 or Z400. And this is a pre-blued titanium slip-on for 113,000, so that's about 700, 800 bucks. Every size sprocket you might need, countershaft sprockets, rear sprockets. They've got all these different types of chains. You can see and feel the construction quality of them. That one's cool. It's like black and gold. I like that one. All sorts of different battery tenders, Optimates, lithium batteries, and lead acid batteries, all in stock. This is a really nice RS Tai Chi jacket on sale for 200 bucks. Monster all-season parka. Nice armor. Hooded, has like this almost like a fleece material on the neck. That'd be super nice in the wintertime. Here's more of that Bates brand. Bates is another Japanese brand that has a lot of kind of interesting or funny like lettering on it. So this one says Custom Bates Leathers, Long Beach, California. Now, obviously they're a Japanese brand, so putting Long Beach, California on there is pretty interesting. Here's another one. Safety Crowd, I want to go touring on a motorcycle, designer spirit. All right. Riding too fast is dangerous. Will you join us? Let's take a break for a change. All right, this jacket's pretty hilarious, but it's actually really nice quality. It's kind of a textile material, good armor. Here they've got more of the Hit Air airbags, and they have both the street version and the track version here. The track version has a pull tether from the back and the canisters in the back, where this one has the pull tether from the front. And these are priced super reasonable. So the Street Hit Air is 44,000 yen, so that's 300 bucks. That's the tax-free rate's even cheaper, so this is like $250 for a rechargeable airbag, Japanese made. And the track version, one is 52,800. But again, that's before tax. That's going to be like $300. Fully rechargeable. I have one of each of those actually, and I like them both for street and track use. Then they've got a bunch of RS Tai Chi gear. Community Touring Member Proud Designer. DMC following traffic rules important. Freedom Designer. So this is, or Degner. So this brand is Degner, and it's got some funny patches on it. I went touring on my motorcycle. All right. So this is 24,000 yen, about 160 bucks. This brand is called Greedy. Do it sideways for a championship. Official riding gear. 20,000 yen, so about 130 bucks. It's got some pretty lightweight armor. This would be a good summer jacket. G-Power Greedy Motorcycles, authentic motorcycle gear. I kind of like these. Here's another interesting brand. Rough Road. It's about a $100 jacket. This thing is insanely breathable. Really lightweight, but with back, shoulder, and elbow armor. This would be nice for a super hot day. I like that a lot, actually. Insanely breathable. What I like about all the riding gear in Japan, or a lot of the riding gear, it's very practical and kind of understated. Doesn't have super flashy logos or brands. You don't look like a Power Ranger. And it's got the right materials, whether it's, super breathable or waterproof. So this RS Tai Chi jacket's 23,000 yen, or about 130 bucks. I haven't seen this before. A riding tank top. It's kind of like it's got back and chest protector, and it's hooded. It's almost like a Japanese icon vest. 100 bucks. This jacket's super cool. This is a limited edition Yoshimura Kushitani dual branded collaboration hoodie. Really nice. About 100 bucks. You got a section for Deus Ex Machina, which they have Deus shops in Tokyo. And these are actually pretty inexpensive. So like here's a Carhartt jacket. This is only 200 bucks. This would be a lot more expensive in the United States. This jacket, 28.60, about 200 bucks again. I mean, I wouldn't get it, but it seems like a pretty good deal. Huge selection of Japanese brand gloves. Here's more of that Degner brand. Here's a bunch more of that Komine brand. And these are kind of like a, middle price range, more affordable glove. So like here's some nice breathable leather short gloves. These are 30 bucks. That's a really good deal. These are nice elf gloves, carbon knuckles, kind of a high performance short glove. These are 13,000 yen, so about 90 bucks. These are some nice short gloves from Komine. These almost look like Alpenstars. These are 9,000 yen. Or no, they're on sale. Wow, 6,000 yen. So these are like 40 bucks. That's a super good deal. This brand I've never heard of, but they're super nice. So this is called Genius No Pain No Gain. Such a sick brand. No pain, no gain. So 41,000 yen. These are about 280 bucks. Pretty pricey for everything else that's here. All right, we just left the Nap store. Ended up picking up a couple pairs of gloves and some casual apparel. I've got to say, this shop was really cool. It is so much bigger than any of the shops that you'll find in the downtown area of Osaka. It's a little bit of a hike getting out here. It took us about 30 minutes by subway, but I highly recommend it for those of you who want to find a shop that has a bigger selection of all sorts of gear, including women's gear. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer those. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button to see videos that are coming out soon. I've got the Osaka Motorcycle Show coming up in a couple days, and we're gonna be putting that video out. So you're gonna not wanna miss that one. And until then, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.